Hi there, you're welcome to Japheth Masterclass. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 9 amazing things that you can do with ChatGPT that will blow your mind. I mean, you will be blown away by the things that I'm going to be showing you in this video. Mind you, this video is a continuation, of part 1. So if you've not watched part 1 of this video, consider watching it by clicking on the link to the part 1 of this video on this video description. Okay, that being said, let's dive in straight into the things that you can use ChatGPT to do. In the first part of this video, I have already discussed 7 things that you can use ChatGPT to do that will blow your mind. Okay, I've talked about how you can use ChatGPT to write a book. I've talked about how you can use it to write a sales copy, how you can use it to generate video script, how you can use it to write an article, and how you can use it to create marketing strategy for your products and services. So as a continuation from where I stopped in the part 1 of this video, the next idea that we're going to be looking at is idea generation. Once again, I encourage you, I strongly recommend that you watch the first video, the part 1 of this series, so that you have a broader knowledge, a comprehensive knowledge of what this whole thing is all about. So therefore, how can we use this ultimate AI tool called ChatGPT, created by openai, to generate idea for whatever we want to do in life, irrespective of what that thing is all about? Follow me, let me show you how you can go about it. To do just that, you log into your ChatGPT website. By now, you must have created your account, and in case you don't know how to go about it, I recommend again, go watch the first video, the part 1 of this video. The link to that video is on this video description. Kindly click on it and watch that video first, so that you have a broader knowledge on how to create your account and how you can navigate your way in the interface when you get to the platform. So in generating idea, what you need to do is to come over to ChatGPT website. Okay, and when you're logged in, you come over to this bar where my cursor is currently and type whatever question you want to find answer to. Now, in the context of what we are discussing, which is all about idea generation, now let's assume you want to start a business and you don't know the name to give to your business, okay, amidst other things. So you can come over to ChatGPT and use ChatGPT as a research tool that will help you gain insight into what to call your business. Now, in the part 1 of this video, I used fashion house business, so I would like to continue in that direction. Now, let's assume you want to start a fashion business and you literally do not know the right name to give to your fashion business. There are so many names out there and you just want something unique. You just want something out of the ordinary so that your business will stand out, such that whenever people hear the name of your business, they will be, wow, this name sounds unique. And that, to a large extent, will go a long way in speaking volume for your business. So how do you now use this platform? It's very simple. You come over and say, ask ChatGPT to generate possible business idea for the business. Now let's go into it. Generate. So what I just typed on the search bar here is generate a creative name for a fashion house business. Don't forget, you can structure your question anyhow you want to. But one thing that is important that you must take note of is that your questions must be direct. Your question must be specific and your question must be creative such that it will enable ChatGPT to search into its archive and give you a good response. So having done that, I'll now click on search. Okay, I click on search, or you press your enter button on the keyboard. Okay, now ChatGPT just answered me. It just gave me a name, say elegant culture. Now you might not like this name, so what I suggest you do is very simple. Ask ChatGPT to give you more than one name. So for the want of time, I copy the question. I put it on the search bar again. So generate, let's use 6 creative names for a fashion business house. I click enter. You see, I just changed the question. This time around, ChatGPT will generate 6 different names for me, unlike the previous one that I just generated one. So I did not specify. It's okay. From what you can see on the screen now, it has generated 6 names for me. Okay, the first one is Poland trend, chic attire. So if you are not okay with this name, you want more names to be generated, all you need to do is just to what? Specify. Ask ChatGPT to do XYZ for me, and it will go all out to give you the answer that you requested from ChatGPT. Now I want to assume that these 6 names, I'm not okay with them. None of them align with my vision or the aspiration and drive that I have from within. I can say, okay, give me 10 more names. I'll click enter. So it will go all out to generate more names for me. Okay, as you can see, is currently boating. Okay, let's give ChatGPT some time to come up with something for us. It has started. You can see effortless elegance, hot culture haven. Then it will go on and on and on and on to get something amazing for you. As you can see, fashion forward finds. Okay, luxurious layers, runaway ready culture. Now if you are still not okay with all these names, ask the question again, change the figure from 10 to 20 or to 40. It will continue to generate different names for you that align or that are related to the kind of business that you have asked ChatGPT to generate for you. In the context of what we are discussing now, we are looking at fashion business. So as we can see on the screen, all the names that we have on the screen are names that are connected and are related to fashion business. So this is how you use this amazing AI tool called ChatGPT to generate ideas for whatever thing you want to do. In the context of what we are discussing, we just ask ChatGPT to generate a name for us that we can use for our business. Okay, now when you are done doing any of this, let's assume for the purpose of this video, I'm going to stick to a particular name. Okay, I'm going to stick to a particular name. For the want of time, let me just go with this. Elegante culture. Let me just go with it. I'll copy it. Haven't gotten the business name. I will now search for that. Okay, fine. If this is my business name, elegante culture and all of that. Now what are the possible color? So you don't know the right color as a business, as a fashion business that I should promote or I should use for my brand. This is one of the things that most startups face whenever they want to start business. Okay, because one of the things that stand you out in business, okay, is your brand. So when you are starting a business, it is advisable you start a business with a brand present that is loud. And one of the things that will make you have a loud brand present is the combination of colors that you're promoting. And another thing again that entrepreneurs should put into consideration whenever they are doing this. Take it or don't leave it, okay? It is not all colors that resonate with certain businesses. You get it? So if you are doing XYZ business, there are some colors that are really appealing to that kind of business. So if you are doing otherwise, what you are doing is that you are kind of distracting people's psyche. You're making them not to psychologically develop interest for your business. And that will go a long way in affecting some things or certain things in what you are doing. So what I'm saying in essence is that when you're doing this thing as an entrepreneur, it is very, very important and critical for you to be conscious of the kind of color you promote or you showcase or you align your business with. Now you've gotten a business name. You want to start a fashion business. Now you're confused. Which color should I use? So chat GPT can be of help to you. That is what we want to do now. Just come over here and say, okay, this is the name. All right. I'll just frame a question. Say, okay, any possible color and its has code for elegance. You understand? Then I'll click enter. So what I'm asking GPT to do for me now is to generate possible colors for me that I will use as my brand for this business name. Now it will not just generate the color for me, it will also generate the hex code for me. Now for those of us that are into graphic design, you know what I'm talking about. Now hex code is, let me use the word, the color identity number, such that if you do a design today, tomorrow if you are doing another design, next week if you are doing another design, with the help of that hex code, okay, you will maintain a consistent color. Because when you say your brand color is blue, we have different varieties of blues. So there must be a specific blue that you are using, and the rule of branding says that you must stick to that particular blue, not giving us different version of blue today, another version of blue tomorrow, another version of blue next week. That we kick against the law of consistency. And when your colors are not consistent, it affects the image of your brand. And when the image of your brand is not promoting the message that it ought to promote, it affects the psyche of your potential customers. And this will go a long way in what affecting your business. So it is very, very advisable that you pay special attention to this. Now, I just click enter on my search bar on my keyboard, sorry, for ChatGPT to generate something for me. You can see it just did say one possible color for elegant culture could be a deep, rich shade of burgundy with the hex code XB. Now, I'm not okay with what I've gotten so far. I want to reframe my question for a possible better response. So in order to do that, let me just copy my last question again for the want of time and paste it here. I'll say list 5 best color and its hex code for elegant. So I'll just frame the question again. Let's see what will come out. Let's see what chat GPT will produce for us. Great. Now it just produced colors for us now, like the first one, the second one black, gold with the hex code, okay, silver with the hex code. Now I can tweak something again. That's okay, fine, because from what I've gotten thus far is just single color. So majority of the time, most businesses do not front one color. Is often combination of 2 or 3 colors. Most times is what 2, 3 colors. But what ChatGPT is giving me right now is just single color. Strategically, on your own accord, you can decide to combine 2 or 3 of these. Say you pick gold and white, or black and gold. But in order for us to avoid that confusion, still don't forget what we are doing here is idea generation. We are trying to generate idea to do something. Okay, so you come here and say, I type the last question, which is this. Let me copy the last question. I'll paste it to my search bar here. Then I'll reframe the question. Say list 5 best color combination. Let me use the word combination and it's code for elegance. Elegante culture. You can see now it's now combining 2 colors together, bungy and black, gold and bungy, you get silver and white, and so on and so forth. You see it? So what this thing has just done for us now is that it has helped us to generate the possible best business color for our brand. Now to continue in this direction still, now you've gotten the color. So all you need to do is to come over to this place, go through them and pick one of these color combination. Pick the hex code. So this hex code you now give to your graphic designer and say, give me this color and this color. This is the color code for this color, so that your graphic designer, you tell him or her purple, he can go and use a different purple. At the end of the day, that particular message, that particular perception that you want to pass with the color combination will be forfeited. So in order for you not to find yourself in this kind of dilemma, just pick the color hex code, give it to your graphic designer so that he or she can stick to that particular color in question. If for any reason you are not comfortable with 2 colors, you want to use 3 colors, assuming that is what you want to, you can still come over and tweak the question, okay, to make it generate 3 colors for you instead of 2 or instead of 1. Great. So the next, having done this, then the next thing you should also look at, okay, fine, I've gotten a business name, I've gotten the color combination. Okay, so what other thing can I look at? Okay, you say fine, say generate a professional business profile for the name of the business. Again is Elegant Color. So let me just copy it and paste there. Then I'll click enter. Now we are trying to generate our business profile. Okay, what the company is all about, what do you do, how do you do what you do, and all of that. You can see ChatGPT is generating a business profile. Okay, if you like, call it organizational profile. That is what is generating for you. Are you not amazed at what you're seeing on the screen? Okay, Elegante Couture is a luxury fashion house specializing in high-end clothing and accessories for men and women. Our brand is known for its focus on quality, craftsmanship, and attention to detail, making us a favorite among fashion-conscious individuals around the world. If you don't want to use around the world, you can use around. Let's say, for instance, your business is located in, let's say, in Ghana. You can say around. Mention the city in Ghana, or mention the area in Ghana, or if it is in Nigeria, mention the particular state or locality, or you say in Nigeria as a whole. So it now depends on you. Don't forget, I said talked about this in the first video. You are at liberty to tweak something, okay, for you to copy all what ChatGPT generates for you without you touching something. When you copy, tweak something to suit your business, tweak something to suit whatever you want to use the content that ChatGPT has generated for you. Okay, in this context, it's talking about around the world. If as a starter, your immediate vision is not to send your product around the world, you can concentrate in your locality. Instead of saying around the world, you say around, let's say for instance, Lagos and its environment. around Abuja and its environment, or in Nigeria as a whole. So it now depends on you. So you tweak something. So this is a possible corporate profile of the organization. Then, having done all of that, okay, you can continue by saying generate a vision, elegant culture. It will go all out to generate that for us. So this is the way you can use it to generate idea. You get it? These are ways you can use this thing to generate ideas. So just think about anything at all that you want to do. You're kind of not convinced as to how to go about that particular thing. Okay, instead of cracking your head, you can just come over to Chat GPT and place your question here. Chat GPT will give you insight into that particular thing. So you now sit down and hover all over it, pick something, and frame whatever you want to frame to suit that which you are about to do. Okay, these are many ways you can generate ideas. Just think of anything at all. In the context of this video, I just talked about a business and a fashion business. Okay, we have used it to generate a possible business name. We have used it to generate a possible business color and the hex code. We have also used it to generate corporate business profile. Okay, now we're also talking about vision statement. You can see it's generating vision statement for us and a mission statement. Okay, our vision statement is to be recognized as a premier luxury fashion house known for creating timeless, elegant, and high quality clothing and accessories that make our clients look and feel their best. Amazing vision statement. Our mission statement says our mission is to consistently deliver exceptional, personalized fashion experiences to our clients through the use of the finest materials, expert craftsmanship, and unparalleled customer service, and so on and so forth. Okay, now having done that, then the next thing again you should not talk about is say generate. These are possible things. These are things that must appear on a company profile, business profile of any company should have all of these things. Okay, generate a professional core value for elegant apparel. And I tap enter button from my computer, so it will generate the possible core values for the business. So these are ways you can, okay, these are ways you can generate idea. It can be anything. It can be anything. It can be anything. You can also look at things from an academic end. Let's say, for instance, you're a student, you want to write a project, you've been given a particular topic, or your topic has been approved, and that topic is all about XYZ topic. You might not know what exactly to write about. You might not know how exactly to build a structure for the project or for the assignment. Just come here, drop the question here, ask ChatGPT to generate XYZ insight for you as to how you can go about writing that particular project or writing that particular assignment. You just voila, you get insight into what you want to do. You get it? So it can be done for anything at all. Anything. Let me click enter again and see if, okay, it's back now. Sorry for that delay. As you can see, generating quality professional core value for us. Look at what ChatGPT is doing. My goodness, look at what ChatGPT is doing. So which means in the context of this business that we are using as a case study, which is fashion business, one of your core values should be quality. In fact, that is something that anybody should not dispute. A fashion designer, one of your core value must be quality. One of your philosophy, one of your principles, one of the things that guide the business that you are doing as a fashion designer is quality. You can see timeless elegance, personalization, okay, personalization, then exceptional services, sustainability, innovation, then community. Now, if for any reason you are not okay, these 7 points that ChatGPT has generated for you as to your core values, okay, you can go ahead and ask ChatGPT to what? Write more or add more. Write more. You just need more ideas concerning this particular subject matter. You go ask ChatGPT to write more, add more insights and all that. So you can see it has started writing for you. Number 8, it will come up very soon. You see, diversity and inclusion. You get that? And whenever you ask ChatGPT to do something for you, to generate a particular idea or information for you, and what ChatGPT generated for you are not enough, okay, the insights are not does not align with what you're looking for, go out and ask ChatGPT to add more, write more, generate more insight, and it will do exactly what you've asked ChatGPT to do. So this is how you use it to generate ideas. It can come in any format, it can come in any way. It must not necessarily be business name and it can come in any way. Okay, all you just need to do is, okay, fine, this is what I want to do, though I don't know how to go about it. You come over to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT that question that you have in mind to do. Then another thing that I would like to look into again that just came to my mind now is the idea of let's say you want to run a particular training program. Okay, you don't know what exactly to talk about in that training. Let's say, for instance, you want to run a training on, I'm trying to think of something. So you want to run a training on strategy. Okay, something just came to my mind that is very, very crucial we talk about. Now, you now have your corporate value, your business profile, your mission statement, your color, and all of that. Of course, you must market this business. How loud your brand is, no matter how classic and sexy your business name is, no matter how quality driven and whatever your products and services are, if your marketing is not on point, you're as good as somebody who has not done anything. So therefore, marketing is something that every and any businessman, be you a start up entrepreneur or somebody that have been in the business space for years, you must market. You must market, because marketing must definitely translate to sales, and sales must translate to what? Profit. If these things are not in good shape and are not flowing well in your business, then you will soon run out of business. So in order for us to look a little bit into marketing, you can as well come, okay, fine, generate, it can be generate or write best strategy for marketing elegant and parade products and services. So now you're not trying to ask ChatGPT to generate possible ideas for you that can be used to sell your fashion products and services. Did you get that? So when you now get the ideas, okay, as to what you can do to sell XYZ product, to sell XYZ services, as the case may be, it will go a long way in giving more strength, more energy, more power, so to say, to the ideas or insight that you have within you that you've not been able to develop or give life and flesh to. I started answering my questions. The first one is social media marketing. Utilize social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest to show our clothing and accessories, and engage with our target audience. Okay, influential marketing. Okay, partner with fashion bloggers, influencers, and celebrity who align with your brand values and target audience. Great. So as you can see, as you can see, ChatGPT is generating ideas for us. Ideas that we can use to sell our products. Ideas that we can use to promote our business as a fashion house business. Did you get that? Is this not amazing? Are you not pleased with what you're saying? So instead of sitting down, cracking your brain, doing the thinking over and over and again for months, for years, at the end of the day, you're not doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do those things. Just come over to ChatGPT to get insight into what you want to do. Voila, you are in there and things are happening the way you should. Number 7, customer services. Provide exceptional customer services to build trust and loyalty with our customers. This includes offering a personalized shopping experience, quick response time to customers' inquiries, and hassle-free return policies. So these are ways you can market your products. So ChatGPT is just giving you insight into all of that. So you might already know some of these things. Some of them might be new to you. Okay. Now, one other amazing thing that you can also do is, let's say for instance, you don't understand what brand ambassador means. You understand? You say, okay, as a business owner, how do I use brand ambassadors to market my goods or services? Let's assume you don't understand. You can come over to ChatGPT and say, okay, you paste it here, say, just ask about how do I use brand ambassador to sell elegant culture, let me use the word products and services. Do you get what I'm doing? Let's assume there is a particular stuff you don't understand, you don't know what it means. ChatGPT has just suggested it to you that you should use it as one of your marketing strategy or one of the ways you can market your product and services, and you don't know what it means, so you don't know how to go about it. Copy that particular question, paste it here, just as I have done now. Now he's now breaking it down, telling me in details how I can use brand ambassador to sell my goods and services. Don't forget, this is applicable to any kind of business at all you want to do. So this is how you can use this platform to generate ideas. This is how you can use the platform to generate ideas. This is how you can use the platform to generate ideas. So what I was trying to use before this thought came up is about training. You have a training that you've been invited to come and do a presentation somewhere, to come and anchor a particular training, and you honestly do not know, you don't know how to go about the stuff, you don't know what exactly to talk about. Now it's another thing for you to be given a topic to talk or to discuss in a seminar, in a workshop or conference, as the case may be. It's another thing for you to know what to say in that particular topic. These are two different things. Okay, you say talk about leadership. Now, when you want to talk about leadership, or you're discussing about leadership, or you're doing a presentation on leadership, there are certain subtitles that you must look into. Now, if you don't put those subtitles together in a comprehensive and interesting way, no matter how professional you are in doing presentations, you might end up doing a good presentation that lacks weight or strong message. So in order for you to have a classic presentation with a very strong message that resonates with your audience, wisdom demand therefore that you should discuss things as subtopics that are relevant. So the question therefore is, you want to do a training on XYZ topic. What are the things that I should be talking about the training? So as a trainer, as a presenter, or as a consultant, as a coach, or as a teacher, as the case may be. So you can come over to ChatGPT and say, okay, fine, I want to do XYZ training. What are the possible things? What are the best ideas that I should be talking about in this training? Don't forget, we're talking about idea generation. What are the possible ideas that we should be talking about in this training? So you come over to this place. Now, like I often say, if you want to do a fresh topic, okay, you click on new charts. Now, this thing is a different topic from what we were discussing before. At times you can continue, it all depends. If they are related, you can continue. Okay, say fine, I want to do a training. I want to do a training on leadership. Let's just assume I agree that it's leadership we want to talk about. You don't know what to talk about in leadership. You can consider what are the best training program. Did you get that? So it can be any topic at all. So I want to do a training on leadership. What are the things that I should be discussing? Now you can also specify your question. Let's assume you're doing leadership presentation to youth. You can add leadership training for youth. Let's assume the leadership training is mainly for teenagers. You can add leadership training for teenagers. Okay, so that you'll be discussing topics that are within the level of your target audience, because it will honestly will not make any sense for you to be making presentation and the message or your training does not resonate with your audience. At the end of the day, you will not pass the message. You might end up passing the message, but it will not be understood. So this will make the final output of your work, okay, not to be result oriented. So in order for you to avoid things like this, okay, you have to do your research. And when doing your research, ChatGPT can help you a great deal to generate what you should be talking about. You get it? Now you can see, if I'm to do training on leadership, the possible thing that I should be talking about is communication and interpersonal skills. The possible things I should be talking about is strategic thinking and decision making, emotional intelligence and self-awareness, motivating and leading teams, delegation and empowering others, problem solving and conflict resolution, change management and adaptability, vision and goal settings, time management and prioritization, ethics and integrity. Can you see? So with these 10 subtopics, putting my audience into consideration, and I know what to pick. Take for instance, if I'm to talk to youth, for instance, okay, I won't explain what leadership is all about. There's no way. In fact, all the topics here are striking to youths. Just few that might not look too appealing to youth. I'm just in case it is youth, for instance. All the topics here are appealing. Communication and interpersonal skills. You must know how to speak. You must know how to relate with people within and outside. Strategic thinking and decision making. You must know what decision making is all about. You must know how to take decision. You must know the conditions you must put in place, or you must apply in order for you to be able to take a very good decision in life, in business, anything at all you want to do. Strategic thinking. You must be strategic in your thinking. You get what I'm saying? So now this platform has just succeeded in giving me insight, in knowing the right thing to talk about under leadership in my training. So this is how you can go about generating ideas for your business. Wow. Then having said that, the next thing we'll be looking at is what is coding. Coding means programming language for our programmers, web developers, and so on and so forth. So the big question is, how can you use ChatGPT to generate code? It's very easy. Let me show you. Now, since we are doing something fresh, I'll click on new chat to take me to a new or fresh page like this. And I'll come up. Now, if you look at this place very well, under example, okay, ChatGPT is telling us that you can use this thing to generate code. JavaScript code, mention them. So if you are a programmer, okay, web designer, app developer, mention them. Okay, you can also use ChatGPT to generate code. I recently heard of someone who used this platform to generate a code and took the code to another online platform, this freelance platform, and sold that code for 6,000 US dollars. And this whole thing happened within a space of 3 days. Can you beat that? So the way you can use this platform to generate code is as easy as what you think. So let's assume you want to write a code. You can just okay, fine, generate HTTP code for XYZ thing. Let's assume you want to create a code that will enable you to do something in a particular way in your website or anything that you're doing. You click on this. This is a question. How do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? This is a question. You can click on that question and click enter. ChatGPT will create the code for you. Is this not amazing? Look at, how do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? He just answered the question. Then this is the code. Do you see? This is the code. So as a programmer, you want to use this JavaScript, just copy it and take it to the platform where you're using it and paste it there. It's that simple. Look at it. Can you beat that? So this is how you use this platform to generate code. Any programming code at all you want to use for something, this is how you use it to generate code. Is this not amazing? This is amazing. So just come as a programmer, whatever you want to do, okay, you press it says generate a JavaScript for XYZ, generate a JavaScript for this and this, and ChatGPT will generate that JavaScript for you. All you just need to do is to what? Develop, copy the JavaScript, take it to wherever you want to paste it, and you're fine and good. Then what is the next thing that we're looking at? This is the ninth stuff and the last one for this series. But you know what? I have other amazing bonuses for you. So bonus, more tips and make money with ChatGPT. Now let's look at more tips. Now by more tips, I mean there are other things apart from these 9 things I just mentioned that you can use ChatGPT to do. Now some of those things amidst many other stuff is translation. You can use this platform to translate language. You can use this platform to summarize a particular work. Now, how do I mean? Let me explain. You can say translate, then you type whatever you want to be translated. Okay, let me say translate a beautiful woman with great mindset in Spanish. Can you see? Just translated the word beautiful woman with great mindset in Spanish into una mujer hermosa con. Sorry, I'm not Spanish. I don't understand Spanish language. You just translated it. It can even be 10 pages of anything. Just copy it and place it. Say translate this thing to French, translate it to German, translate it to ChatGPT to do a word translation language, especially to major language. You can use ChatGPT to do translation languages. Okay, you translate a particular write-up from, let's say, English to French, from French to Spanish, Spanish to German, and so on and so forth. So you can use this platform as well to do translation. Then another thing again that I find so amazing about this platform is that you can also use it to summarize particular work. Yes, you can use it to summarize write-ups. You can use it to summarize that. Okay, let me use this as an example. Let's say, let me go to Google and search for something like the history of money. The history of money. The history of money. Let me click on this. I just want to use it to show you something. That's just all. So I'll copy it. You can copy this, come over to ChatGPT and say summarize. Sorry, I didn't get that. Summarize. Then I'll paste this word, what I copy from the site, and paste it here. Now, what I'm asking GPT to do for me is to summarize that lengthy passage. Do you get that lengthy passage? As you can see, this whole long write-up, ChatGPT has summarized it for me into 2 or 3 sentences. So you can use it to what? Summarize a lengthy write-up, a lengthy article, to just summarize it for you and give you the message. You can also use it to summarize a book. Let's say, for instance, you are reading a particular book, say XYZ 101, and the book is so voluminous. All you just need is to come here and type the name of the book and ask ChatGPT to summarize this book for you. So what that means is that with the aid of this AI tool, you can read 10 books in 1 week, 50 books in 1 week, if you so wish. This time around, you are not sitting down to read the book, but rather you are using ChatGPT to summarize the book for you, do a short book review for you, and key takeaways from the book. So by so doing, you now have a concise insight of what the book is all about. So you can also use ChatGPT to do that, just as I've used ChatGPT to summarize a lengthy article that I copy from a page. Do you get that? Now, let's assume I haven't done this summary. You can still ask GPT and say, okay, what is the 10, or say list the key take away from this article. Click enter. So this time around, ChatGPT will itemize the key takeaway. It didn't just summarize this time. It will itemize, will pick the key message from the entire article, even if the article is 1 million words article, even if the article is 10,000 pages of article. The moment you paste it here, you ask ChatGPT to give you the key takeaway of that particular article. This is not only applicable to article alone, it's also applicable to books. Okay, ChatGPT will come. Firstly, we summarize article. Secondly, we ask ChatGPT to give us the key takeaway, and just give us key takeaway from that article. That the article is that money is socially accepted standard for pricing and payment. That the usage and form of money have evolved throughout history. Okay, the term money and currency are often used interchangeably, but some theories suggest that they are not identical, with money being an intangible concept and currency being a physical manifestation. Wow, amazing insight. Amazing insight. The basic form of money is numbers, while the basic form of currency is paper, notes, coins, and plastic cards. Wow, amazing insight as well. The distinction between money and currency is important in some contexts, but for the purpose of this article, the terms are used interchangeably. Now, with these key points, I now know what the whole article is all about. You can see this amazing job. So what I have just succeeded in doing is to show you, okay, how you can use this platform to what summarize lengthy article, how you can use the platform to what generate key messages in every article, in any article or in any book at all. So this, I strongly believe, will go a long way in helping you, okay, acquiring more insight and more information on our internet and research and personal, many more things you can use ChatGPT to do. Then the last stuff here is what, how can you use this whole thing to make money? Honestly, the list is endless. Now in the first video, part one of this video, I mentioned a lot of things that you can use ChatGPT to do. 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Now you can start rendering those things as services to clients. All you just need to do is to what? Package yourself. Okay, by packaging yourself, I mean letting people know that you can render XYZ services for them. Take for instance, you can start telling people that you can design a sales copy for them and you charge them money. You come over to ChatGPT and use the amazing AI to generate sales copy for them. And I have shown you how you can use ChatGPT to what? Generate sales copy or advert copy. So that is one of the ways you can use this thing to make money. Alternatively, you can also go to freelance platforms like Fiverr.com, like freelance.com, like Upwork.com, and create an account with them. Okay, decide on what you want to do, the kind of services you want to offer. It can still be this sales copy thing, it can be business plan writing, it can be book writing, you can serve as a ghost writer online. You can go to Facebook, paste an advert, let the world know that you can write book for them as a ghostwriter. So when they give you the work, you come to ChatGPT, okay, get the job done and send it to them and you collect your money. Okay, there are so many entrepreneurs out, they want to start business, they don't know how to go about it. It is called business development. They don't know how to go about it. Some of them even have the money, but they don't know how to go about starting this business. Of course, you agree with me that it's not all about having the money. When you have the money to start a business, one of the things that you must first put into consideration outside the money, you still need to build structure. Your business need a name, your business need to be registered, your business need a business account, your business needs some other things like letterheaded paper, complimentary card, office address. You might not necessarily have a physical office, but you need an office address where people can easily trace you to. Okay, your business need all of those things. Your business need branding. Okay, your business need your corporate profile, business profile. A lot of entrepreneurs don't know how to write corporate profile. You can go and write corporate profile for them, design corporate profile. They will pay you in turn. You can as well go to Fiverr, Upwork, and so on and so forth. Present yourself there as a professional that can render these services. You can even tell client that I will help you generate a sexy, classy, and job-breaking business name that customers cannot resist. When they hear the name, they want to do business with. When they hear the name, they say, wow, who is this and what is this business all about? Okay, just as we did in idea generation. So apart from that, you can also go ahead and tell them, yeah, you are doing XYZ business. I will brand your business for you. I will package your business for you. I will let you know the right business name you should use, the right business color you should use, the right tag word you should use, and so on and so forth. So these and many more ways are the means and ways you can use to make money using ChatGPT as your source of service rendering to clients. I believe this will help us a great deal. Honestly, this is Japheth Masterclass. In this channel, I make video around personal development, business strategy, digital skills, and online business. If this body of knowledge sounds interesting to you, consider clicking the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so that whenever I put up video on this channel, you'll be the first to get notified by YouTube. And if you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you for your support. Thank you for your show of love. Please like this video, share this video, and drop your question and comment on the comment section. I will do justice to them by answering them as fast as I can. Okay? Don't forget, stay focused, stay strategic so that things will not be epileptic. Until I come your way in the next video. Peace.